Okay. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. What up, what up, what up? What's good, YouTube world? My name is Joshua Finley, aka Juice, Kamikaze Clothing. And this video today, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I lost 70 pounds in 90 days. So today's going to be me talking about my transformation. I lost 70 pounds in 90 days back in July of 2012. At the time, I was 25 years old. It has been 8 years. Let me just do my math. Oh, so it's 26. All right, let me do that again. What up, what up, what up? Joshua Finley here, aka Juice, Kamikaze Clothing. In today's video, I'm actually going to talk about how I lost 70 pounds in 90 days. I lost 70 pounds in 90 days back in July 2012. I was 26 years old, and it has been 8 years since I lost 70 pounds. So you can do the math. When I was younger, I was never athletic. I was never anybody who took nutrition seriously or fitness or sports. I was never played any sports. I was always just a chill guy. I was kind of more of a slim built. I'm 5'8". I was also 5'8" pretty much from when I was in grade 9. I always thought that I was going to have some sort of a growth spurt. It just never happened. But I was always slim. I was never a big guy. Again, I didn't play any sports. I was just a chill entrepreneur. I had a clothing brand in high school, and I would just sell t-shirts. Like, that was me. That was my thing. Sell t-shirts, trade sneakers, you know, hang with my boys every day. We go to the mall. I didn't hit the gym. I didn't do any of that stuff. Then when I turned 19, my brother and I started an event company called Talk of Toronto back in 2005, summer of 2005. I started clubbing. So with clubbing comes alcohol. Alcohol comes the late nights and late night eating. So from the age of 19 till about 25, I was rapidly involved in the Toronto nightlife scene as a club promoter. And a lot of times I was drinking a lot of beer, a lot of alcohol, eating a lot of fast food and late night Chinese food. You know, for my Toronto folks out there, going to Hung Shing, Watu's, you know, and I was going to these spots all the time. $2 hot dogs after the club, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was going to Denny's, McDonald's, Tim Hortons, Burger King, you name it. But I mean, like, every day, 7 days a week. Chicken wings, beer, fries, poutines. When Wild Wings opened up, I was a regular there. And I used to go there all the time. I knew all the specials. I knew what, like, literally Monday nights, I knew what their specials were. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and so forth and so forth. I was a regular at Denny's. I was always going to Denny's because Denny's is open 24 hours a day. I was always going to all your local, you know, restaurants in my area. So I'm from Meadowville, Mississauga, and I was going to all the restaurants. I spent a lot of money just eating food, but at the same time, I was not doing anything physical, no physical activity. I was just living life fast, to say the least. Then when I was about 26 years old, I remember telling myself that I wanted to change my life and my lifestyle, and I just didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it, but I knew that this lifestyle I was living, because I had reached a weight of 225 pounds, and simple tasks for me were becoming difficult. So things like taking up the laundry, taking out the garbage, little things like just, I mean, I didn't go for walks, but if I did go on a walk, 9 times out of 10 I'd be exhausted. I usually wanted to stop, and I had no interest in anything physical. I was just like living life, you know, in the basement, dark, drinking, watching the news, chilling, waiting till the nightlife so I can go party. I felt like I was a hermit during the day, and I'd come alive during the night. So when I reached 26 years old, it was in July. I was at a party, I was at a club, and I was having a conversation with someone, telling them, I need to change my life. I need to, whatever I'm doing, I just know that this is not the end all for me. Like, I know that this can't last forever, or I'm gonna start getting health issues, health problems. And then there was a girl who was overhearing my conversation. So I didn't know her. We're complete strangers, and her name is Alicia. So shout out to Alicia. So she then was like, "Hey, you should join this gym." And I'm like, yeah. She's like, "No, I'm serious. I'm a trainer at this gym. You're from Mississauga?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "It's called Athletic Leaders Kettlebell Club. Um, Go there tomorrow. Here's the address. Here's the number. Ask for the owner. His name's Granville Mayers, and tell him I sent you. You never know. It could be a life-changing thing or not." But she's like, "Go to this gym called Athletic Leaders." And I was like, "What's Athletic Leaders?" Like, "It's a kettlebell club." I'm like, "What's a kettlebell?" And I'm in a party. I'm drinking, doing my thing. It was July 2012. And so anyways, the next day I went. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go. I'm hungover. I was partying the night before. I go. It's a Friday. I'll never forget it. Because at the time, I also used to do a party called Wet Bar Thursdays for people watching, and you remember Wet Bar Thursdays. So I was a promoter there for all the years. I think it was about 3 years that party was active, downtown Richmond Peter Street. So, shout out to my Toronto people who used to party Richmond Peter. I'm 26 years old. It's 2012, and I go there. It was Granville. There was another coach named Danielis, and they were trying to teach me how to do a kettlebell swing. Mind you, I'm 225, I'm 5'8", I'm exhausted, I'm hungover, I'm just like, I don't even know why I'm here. But obviously it happened for a reason. And I was in pain, I couldn't swing the bell properly, I'm sweating, my back was hurting, I'm exhausted. And then they're just like, "Come on, just keep trying, don't give up. Just keep coming, just, it'll be beneficial for you if you just keep showing up." And then Granville says to me, "Josh," I'm like, "I'm in so much pain." He's like, "Pain is only weakness leaving your body." And I'm like, whoa. Say that again. And it was like the second I heard that, my mind, there's like a switch turned on in my mind. And like, I went into like, I can do this. Like, I know for a fact now, because I'm in a lot of pain and I need to get strong. So if pain is weakness leaving the body, then I'm going to get stronger the more I come here. And from that point on, it was like a mental switch, like cold turkey, everything. And I still didn't know what to do, but I knew that me eating out every night, drinking beer every night, drinking Hennessy every night, Grey Goose every night, lack of sleep, I knew all that had to change. So I immediately changed my lifestyle. I had to reassess my habits, reassess, what's in my fridge, my cupboards, what I'm putting into my body. I used to have a cooler in my trunk with beer in it, so that anywhere I am, I can just pop ice in there, and I could be ready to go anywhere. I didn't have anywhere to go, but I'd be ready if I was invited to a friend's house. I'd have a 6-pack in the car at all times. Pop some ice in there, head on over with my Red Stripes. I used to love Red Stripes. I was drinking like 6 a day at one point, every day. 40s every day. I always had 2 in the fridge. Colt 45, Max Ice. Those were my drinks. Grey Goose, heavy vodka drinker, Hennessy, daily. So then I stopped drinking, stopped eating, and I just kept going to this gym. So I started going every day. I was going 3 days a week, and I became sort of a poster boy, but more of like the lifestyle changed my mentality, and I was like such a positive guy, and I started to just, I was exerting positivity to everybody. And I kept telling all my friends, "You got to come to this gym with me. It's life-changing. This gym is crazy. Like, it's not crazy and bad, but like something about this place, I just can't stop going." So I started telling everybody, "Come to Athletic Leaders with me. Come to this gym. It's crazy." And at this time, I'm losing like 10 pounds, 15 pounds. And then Granville's like, "All right." I think, so he was doing this 12-week body transformation, transform your body in 12 weeks. And he's like, "You should like take this serious and really make the change." So he gives me the meal plan. He tells me about this diet called the paleo diet. And I'm like, "What's the paleo diet?" Like, I eat KFC, Burger King, McDonald's. Like, that's my thing. And he emails me the diet, and for those who don't know, in a nutshell, the paleo diet pretty much is, what you eat is all the things that the earth naturally provides. You got to think like a caveman. How did they eat how did humans eat when dinosaurs were on this earth? They ate whole grains. They ate fruits and vegetables that grew from the ground and or trees. chicken, fish, things that they can catch, and legumes, beans, and things of that nature. Dried fruits, almonds, trail mix, but not trail mix, but they were eating things that were not made in a laboratory, things that you cannot get in a box, in a can. Um, you know, these guys were out here catching their food themselves. So not to say I'm eating the food raw like that, but then I started eating, I cut out the starches, I cut out the sugars, I cut out the salts, I cut out the fast food, I cut out the alcohol, and I started eating chicken breasts with greens, broccoli, spinach, kale. I started educating myself about the nutritional value of vegetables and fruits, and I mean really educating myself. I would spend 30 minutes a day, every single day, Googling nutrition facts, and I did that for months. Even to this day, I still do. I'm always Googling the benefits of, for example, pomegranates, the benefits of pineapples, the benefits of spinach, the benefits of chicken breast versus, dark meat. And when I start to educate myself, I start to apply it to my lifestyle. So, Granville then, showed me to go on the paleo diet. So no diss to people who are vegetarians, vegans, keto, or any other diets out there. But for me, I lost 70 pounds in 90 days strictly following the paleo diet. Along with, I started doing kettlebell training, barbell training, body weight training. I've never been one to jog, so I don't jog. We never did jogging, long distance jogs. We did sprints. We did uphill sprints. So we were doing like ballistic training. We were putting our bodies into like extreme fat burning mode while building muscle at the same time. For those who don't know about kettlebells, kettlebells is something that I live by. I own maybe 5-6 kettlebells. Kettlebells, you burn 20.1 calories per minute doing kettlebell swings. Once you perfect the swing, you can do the clean, the snatch, clean and snatch. There's so many different moves you can do with the kettlebells, but once you perfect the swing, which is the hip hinge, it's game over. You strengthen your core, your back, your hips. You melt the fat away, literally. The benefits of a kettlebell. So, those watching at home, get into kettlebell training, but you got to learn from the correct person. You can't just learn from, anybody. Certified trainers is the way to go when it comes to kettlebell training. So during this time, after training at Athletic Leaders, in 90 days, I was down from 225 to about 150, 155. And I felt great. I was shredded. I had abs for the first time in my life. Granville told me, you're going to have abs forever. And it's been 8 years. I still have abs. I'm still pretty lean. I mean, I'm not training 2 hours a day, 7 days a week anymore. It's a lifestyle. My lifestyle has changed drastically. I have a daughter now. I have a 10-month-old. So, her being involved in the picture now, I can't train every day as much as I want to, or where I want to, when I want to. I can't go to the gym for 2-3 hours at a time. I got to make it work. So it's being able to, adapt to lifestyle changes, which is what I'm doing now. And while you're watching this video, we're currently going through the COVID-19 quarantine. So I'm actually home all the time now, but now I'm figuring out how to adapt again to change. Doing a lot of body weight exercises. So push-ups, pull-ups, body weight squats, left side plank, right side plank, low plank, high plank, hip openers, mobility warm-ups. It's endless. You just got to educate yourself and learn, even if it's self-taught. Just educating yourself on the healthy lifestyle habits that you can make that can be beneficial to your life before you reach that point where a doctor is going to tell you that you have health issues. I never had to get to that point because I prevented it before it happened. So this video is pretty much to motivate you and inspire you. I believe that we can change the world together if we each one teach one. So I lost 70 pounds in 90 days, and I'm still a student of strength. I have 2 kettlebell certifications. I have a Nagatsu certification and a Strong First certification. and I live by kettlebells. I am a bodyweight expert, barbell expert. So I don't have certifications in these things, but I learned over the course of the years, and I'm still learning. I feel that, you know, I'm an open book when it comes, like, in and out. Like, I'm always trying to educate myself and learn more about how to basically turn my body into a tank, a well-fueled engine. You know, I'm always trying to increase my metabolism, figuring out ways. And I've also recently cut out coffee. So that's another thing with me. Before I worked out, I was never a coffee drinker. Then I started drinking a lot of coffee. I always felt that I needed that caffeine boost. I've completely eliminated coffee almost 2 months now. I just drink hot water, warm water with lemon, or just plain water with lemon. Lemon is an amazing fat burner, natural fat burner. Helps boost your metabolism, so I kind of drink that throughout the day, before and after my meals. And again, clean diet's 80% of it, and getting yourself in the gym. A lot of it is mindset, it's mentality, and you have to want it. You have to believe, you know, you can do it. So you never tell yourself you can't do it. When it comes to health and fitness, can't is not a word. I don't believe in the word can't. And I don't want to sound cliche, but can, and I believe you can do it. Because I, you know, speaking from myself and my personal experience, I was somebody who never thought that I was able or capable to do the things that I did and still can do to this day. 60-inch box jumps, 60-inch box jumps, dunking, you know, sprinting 100-meter dash. But like I can do it over and over and over and over. Running uphill 20 times, heavy med ball slams. The kettlebell training that I had to do and endure was insane when I took the Strong First certification. So yeah, definitely, if you're watching this video and you have any questions, I mean, comment below and let me know what you want to know about fitness, what you want to know about body transformation, what you want to know, you know, maybe you just need someone to speak with, you need some motivation, some inspiration. You know, you can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, the YouTube channel. Share this video, and you know, let's stay positive, let's stay happy, let's stay joyful, spread joy, because that's the only way. So it's Joshua Finley here, Kamikaze Juice. I hope this video would help inspire and change someone's life like it did to me. And stay safe, y'all.
Nice.
Got my little brother back here, you know, chilling. I don't know what else to add to this.
Instagram.
Well, I'm gonna put my Instagram handle there. It's Kamikaze_juice. My Twitter, Kamikaze_juice. Facebook, Joshua Finley. You can also find me on there, Kamikaze_juice. I mean, if you're feeling my swag, my I Hustle Hard shirt, Kamikaze brand, with the hat, www.kamikaze.com. Yeah, life is good. You see the bling? I got the new grills, got custom grills engraved, the Luna Moon, and I got the B for Brenda on the T. You see that? You see that bling? Bling!
Make sure you add a little sparkle on that.
Oh, of course. This is where we get creative. Brenda's gonna do the editing and make it all make sense, make it all cool. What else am I missing? I feel like I could have talked a lot longer. How I lost 70 pounds in 90 days. Nutrition! Nutrition! Get it done! Get it done. Boop!
You should probably talk about how if it was easy, everyone would be doing it like you did in your Instagram post.
Oh yeah. So, you know, I believe that one thing, if it's easy, everybody can do it. Oh no, everybody would do it.
Yeah.
Beep. So, definitely you got to keep this in mind. that I remembered, you know, when I was transforming my body and going in the gym, a lot of it was mindset. So just remember, if it's easy, everybody would be doing it. And the fact that not everybody's doing it, you know it's difficult. Because a lot of people hit me up and they're like, was it easy to lose 70 pounds in 90 days? I'm like, it was not easy. I mean, I know you see the before and you see the after, but I'm talking 7 days a week, 2 hours a day, sometimes twice a day. So 4 hours a day, I would be working out, exercising. I was waking up early mornings, going for sprints, jogs on my own, bike rides, rollerblading, running hills, you know, just crazy things I was doing. Swimming daily for an hour, midday, playing basketball every day, kettlebells, barbells. I was going insane. I'm like, I need to change my body because I know that I cannot look this way forever. And I'm so thankful that, you know, I had the right influences around me to keep me motivated, keep me going, keep me just in check. Because if it wasn't for that, I couldn't even imagine what I would look like right now. And the last thing I ever want to do is get a dad body. Because now I have Luna to look out and run after. She's keeping me very active and on my toes all the time. So, you know, just got to stay strong mentally. I listen to a lot of motivational books. Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes, just to name a few. They're on YouTube, you know, Apple Music, Spotify. You know, I listen to a lot of Kobe Bryant interviews. I listen to a lot of Grant Cardone. You know, I just listen to people that I find motivate me. I watch movies that motivate me and inspire me, rather than just filling my mind with nonsense and junk. So you gotta just surround yourself with like-minded individuals, like-minded people. Surround yourself with positivity, positive music, uplifting in the morning. You know, I like listening to gospel, Kirk Franklin, you know, Fred Hammond. I'm in the gym listening to gospel music. It's uplifting, gets me hyped, gets me in the zone. Then I might switch it up, put on some trap music, put on some Pop Smoke, you know, put on some Tory Lane, some Drake. It all depends on how I'm feeling. You gotta stay motivated. You gotta say, just know that, you know, you can do it. You can achieve it. Like Eric Thomas said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you will become successful. So always remember that. And you know, I listen to Eric Thomas while I'm training. I listen to T.D. Jakes while I'm in the gym on my headphones, just to keep my mind just, you know, on a good spiritual high. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe if you're new to this channel. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. You know, you want vlog style, you want tutorials, you want how to do's, you want to learn, you want to see a part 2 of my transformation. We could do a part 2. I can get into more depth. We could talk nutrition. We could talk just kettlebells, barbells, dumbbells, body weight, whatever you want to see. Just comment below, share the video to your friends, and thank you for watching. I'll holla.
There's also a notification bell that you can do now to get notified of the next time you upload.
You're right. All right. And I'm back. Don't forget, there's a little bell you can click at the top of your YouTube once you subscribe to our channel. I'm gonna do that again. Our channel. And I'm back. Don't forget, there's a little bell you can click on once you subscribe to our channel. You can get notifications every time we drop a new video. So I need you to click that bell. Not only like, comment, and subscribe, but click the bell to receive notifications every time we upload a new video. And that's it, I think. What do you think?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. So I hope this was recording this whole time, or I'm going to have to do this again. But we shining, we shining, we shining, we shining, and we bang. Hey, bang it out. But bang it out. Hey, and we bang it out. But bang it out. All right. 24 minutes, that's perfect.